All right, welcome to another episode of Tech Tools Review. On some previous episodes, I talked about, creating designs, having programs that you could download to create designs, and also programs, tools that you can use to actually publish ebooks or digital books. Now, on this episode, I want to talk about creating book covers for your ebooks or your digital books, and I want to talk about two main ways to do it for free. And my preferred, the best way that I think to do that is Canva.com. This is a wonderful, wonderful site. It's a design site. It is free. There is paid options as well, but this is, in my opinion, the best design site out there, period. It is amazing. I cannot believe how much they offer for free. And also at the same time, it makes you, who most of you are not a designer, including myself, it makes your work look extremely, extremely professional. And so I recommend you go ahead and sign up, and that's what I'm going to talk about here. And as I talked about in a previous episode, if you want to get really high quality, free images that you can use for any purpose, come to pixabay.com. This is an amazing site. The images are free, very high quality. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Canva is, in my opinion, the best way to do it. So this is an online-based way. It's on the internet to do it. And also, I'm briefly going to talk about how to do this on your desktop or laptop using a photo editing program called GIMP. But I'm primarily going to talk about Canva. So once you have a Canva account, you're going to go ahead and log in. And once you log in, this is actually the screen that you're going to receive. And there are some options right here at the beginning for type of designs that are really popular. But what you want to do is click here on more. And then what you want to do is you're going to see all these options, and they're constantly updating this. So the one that you want to focus on is this Kindle cover right here. Okay, this is the exact correct dimensions for a cover if you want to upload this to Kindle. There is another one right here. This is an ebook cover. It's different dimensions. So if you're going to be publishing this on iTunes, on Smashwords, or Barnes and Noble site, the Nook site, or Kobo, you might want to look here as well. But I'm going to stick to Kindle because that's the most popular site for digital ebooks. So you just click on that. And, once it loads up, it's going to give you a very easy, simple to use program, an editing program. And if you've ever used any type of photo editing program, this should be very familiar. But if you're brand new, it's not that difficult, to be honest with you. So initially, they're already going to give you some layouts that you can use. Okay, now if you're just starting out, the ones that you probably don't want to start out are the ones that have this $sign that has money. So basically, you want to look for the ones that are free. And I'm going to show you a way that you could still use the ones that are paid, because what you're paying for is the actual image, not the actual layout itself. And so we're going to keep scrolling down until we find one that's free. Okay, so this one's free. Let me see if there's another one. And there's not that many free ones because obviously they want to sell you on the ones that are designed. Actually, that's the only one that's free. So let's go ahead and choose this one real quick. So what free means is that you could actually use this cover graphic in the background. Okay, that's what it means. And so if you were to choose this design, all you have to do is click on the areas like here. This is the text. So you could just click on it and you could change the text. Just double click on it and then change the text. My book. Very, very simple. And also when you're down here, you could also change the font itself. There's so many different font styles. Okay. And, all you have to do is just pick the one that you think looks good. Like I said, most people aren't designers. I'm not a designer. So just pick the one that you think looks good. And also, you could always look at other cover designs to kind of get a feel for what their fonts are. And also, you could also change the size of the fonts right here. Okay. And you could also change the color of the font, which is right here. You could choose these default main colors that most people use, or you could choose this and then you could pick a color. And if you have the color code, you could also paste that there as well. Very flexible. And another thing you could do is you could delete it with this trash can, or there's more options here. You could choose different formatting options. Some of these might not be available because they might already be formatted. You could also choose different alignments, okay? And then also you could even move things around. So if you were to choose this right here, you could actually move this like right here. You could resize it, as you can see there, or you could also move it once you see this hand symbol. See, you could move that there, okay? So that is one option. You could also adjust the background size right here. You see that I was able to move the background, okay, and these elements here. So that's how you do that, okay? Now, if you wanted to use one of these paid designs, and like I said, you're only paying for the graphics. So if you were to, say you like this particular font, okay? So let's say you chose this, okay? I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And honestly, you could just choose a different one and it'll overlay the previous one. So, as I said before, this one is actually a paid design, okay? So, what you're paying for is the actual image. So, you could still use this in terms of the font. So, what you do is just click on the image, okay? And then you just click on delete, and it'll get rid of that watermark. And now you're able to use this particular font. And now, all you have to do is load a new image here. And then you could use this, okay? So like I said, you could choose an image from Pixabay. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and choose flowers, okay? And we'll just quickly find an image. And I'm just going to show you this quickly. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of manipulation or anything. So yeah, that wasn't what I wanted. But let me see. Let's close this. Okay, so let's just choose this one right here. This is a really simple one, okay? So we're going to go ahead and download this, and I'm going to bring it into that book and use it as a cover. So we'll just choose this one, and it's going to ask for a CAPTCHA. So let's put that in there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and download that. Well, that didn't work, so let's try that CAPTCHA again. It might be two captures. Okay, let's try this one. 46. Okay, I guess I have to put the whole thing in there. Let's go ahead and download this. Okay, so that's been downloaded. So what you do is you'll go back to your Kindle cover, okay, and you see where it says uploads. Okay, you just do this, and then you'll go ahead and upload your own image, and we'll go ahead and choose the one we just downloaded, which is this. Choose that. And it might take a second to upload. It depends on your internet connection. And once it's done, it'll be full right here. Okay. So, okay, good. It's uploaded. Now, all you have to do is just click on it. And it'll put the image right there. And from here, you can resize it. Okay. Just resize it to the size that you want. And it might not be perfect, okay, but it still allows you to manipulate it. Now, if you notice the image actually overwrote the actual graphic, that's because it's in the front. So all you have to do is when you choose it, click on back, okay? Click on back. Just keep clicking on it until you see the text. See, there you go. There's the text. And here, you could change the text. So let's go ahead and change the text color. I'm going to just make it red. Like I said, it's just real simple. I'll make this one red. Okay, and that's it. Now all you have to do is just download this, okay, and you have options of web, high quality, PDF, and so forth. I just download high quality image. Okay, now if this particular cover was not free, it would give you a message, to say that if you want this image without the watermark, you're gonna have to pay for it. And so once it's downloaded, and once it's downloaded, all you have to do is go here, go to your downloads, okay, and there you go. There's your book cover, okay. And we're going to use this a little bit later, but there it is. I mean, it's not perfect, but you get the idea. There's a book cover. Nice, quick, and easy, and it looks really, really good, okay. So let me show you some other options here as well. Right here on backgrounds, you could also choose free backgrounds that are available. See right here? There's also some paid ones as well. So if you chose that one, it would over, well, let's remove this one. See, there it is. So you could choose different backgrounds. So whatever you like there. You could also add different types of text as well. So not only can you change the existing text here, you could add additional text and move it around. Like if I added this one, see, it added that text there. And see, now you could move this around or edit it just like you would the other one. And it does a great job in centering everything for you automatically, which is real nice, okay? And then you also have these things called elements. There's just different stuff that you can add, like say like these icons, okay? It just gives you a lot more options to design it the way that you want. See, I just put that there, and I could just send this back behind the text. So see, there you go. And then, there's different layouts as we saw earlier, but it's not just those layouts. If you keep going down, see, there's many different layouts. So you could spend a lot of time on Canva designing it the way you want. And as you could see, it looks very professional, very high quality. And it's just an amazing online tool. Okay, now let's go back to GIMP. Okay, now this is the tool that I recommend hands down. But if you're the type of person who wants to do this on your desktop and you don't want to rely on the internet and you have the time or you have some design skills, definitely download GIMP. This is free. It works on every platform, Windows, Apple, Linux. So that's real nice. So if you move from one operating system to another, you'll be able to use it, no problem. So once you open up GIMP, and the reason why I wanted to download that cover is because you could open it up here, okay? And then there's a cover, and you could open up the cover here in GIMP, and then it's already in the exactly correct dimensions for Kindle. So like I said, this isn't for somebody who's really a newbie. This is for primarily people who either, number one, already have design skills with photo editing tools, because this is not a very simple tool. This has a very high learning curve. This is just like Photoshop. Or if you have the time, you can learn how to use this. And so that gives you more flexibility in how you want to design your covers. So that's it for this tutorial, y'all. I showed you how to use Canva to create your very own Kindle cover, high quality, for free. And I also showed you how to use GIMP briefly by using the design that you created in Canva. So if you like these episodes, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and if you had any ideas or comments, leave them down below. And also, if there are any types of methods or programs or tools that you like to use to create ebook covers, please leave those below as well, and we'll see you on the very next episode. Thanks for watching this episode, and if you enjoyed these tutorials, reviews, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and of course, subscribe. And we'll see you on another episode of Tech Tools Review.